Hey, welcome back to another video. My name is Victoria.
And I'm Levi. We are content creators and photographers out of Kelowna, BC.
And today we are going to talk about all the Instagram predictions we have for 2021. These things are not, we don't know. We don't have inside access to this information.
We're not revolutionizing the game.
But we have just kind of been watching some of the trends and are looking out for these things in 2021.
Yeah.
So we have 6 things to bring you, and Levi is going to start with the first one.
Okay, so number 1 is less focus on hashtags, more focus on keywords. Hashtags have been used a lot over the past, and they've done great things in building accounts. Mm-hmm. You can find lots of good travel accounts, business accounts through hashtags. But the thing is, hashtags can become a flooded market. Like, I live in Kelowna, but I can hashtag anything I want. Mm-hmm. And then you'll potentially find my photo. And that's not very good in representing kind of your brand and pushing your accounts forward. So keywords, it's actually kind of interesting. Instagram's already been shifting towards this, where they'll give you suggested keywords that you might want to look up in their search bar. So these keywords are going to bring you to posts that have them in them. So that could be anything. That could be Kelowna photographer, Kelowna wedding, whatever it is. So what you want to start doing is probably having a bio that has a lot more meaning to it, a lot more descriptive behind it, where you're from, what you're doing, and also you're going to want to have your captions have a more meaning as well, not just full of hashtags.
Okay, the second thing, which goes right along with what Levi's saying, is a focus on guides, which is a new feature that you may have seen on Instagram already. Right now, there's no easy way to find someone's guides other than by going to their profile and looking at them. What I think is going to be happening is that those guides are going to work much like blogs and websites, where you're going to be able to search into the Instagram search bar, I don't know, like wedding photographers in Kelowna or wedding venues in Kelowna, right. And then someone's guide, maybe another photographer's created a guide all about like, here's 10 wedding venues in Kelowna. You'll be able to search that in the Instagram bio. So I think that that's what's coming. And so I would say, like kind of what Levi was saying, like focus now on creating really valuable content that has keywords in it. Don't just make your caption something like, I don't know, an emoji.
Kelowna morning.
Or like, well, Kelowna morning
I
could
guess
be
that
good.
could be.
Because that has the word Kelowna in it.
Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah, Levi's. But like, I feel like lots of people are afraid of captions and writing actual like long captions, but I think that those are going to be necessary for moving forward and using keywords.
Totally. So you may have noticed, our whole culture and world is so like entertainment and video centric. Yeah. I don't know how much Netflix you watch or Amazon, whatever.
Or TikTok. That's all that I watch.
Yeah, TikTok was a huge one. That like revolutionized the game. It was only videos and it was huge. And that's the thing. Videos, they're starting to come into social media and businesses in a huge way. You might be a photographer, but videos can be how you push forward your brand of photography, because people love being captivated by your work, by some of your skills you're representing. So make sure you're pushing video alongside your photos and your other content.
Okay, number 4 is death to the aesthetic feed.
Death.
Gotta be a little dramatic over here. I personally...
That's gonna be the clickbait. Death to the aesthetic feed.
That's a good clickbait. I'm doing that. We're doing that. We focused a lot. I personally have, and everyone has focused on like having a perfect aesthetic. Mm-hmm. And I do still think that branding is really important. However, I think that Instagram, the content that you're posting is way more important than like how it looks in terms of the grid, especially if you're wanting to be posting more casual videos or reels or things like that. Those don't necessarily have to be like high quality, super highly produced. Your customers are still going to expect you to provide a finished product, and that's still going to happen. I don't think customers like are going to be afraid if you're posting a low quality video on your phone,
because it's usually alongside better quality stuff.
Yes, keep showing your work and showing your high quality stuff, but I think that overall like we're going to see, and I really hope that we see a change in like people just posting what they want to post, people posting things that are actually like true to who they are in both like a business sense and a personal sense. I see a lot of people on TikTok, especially like the younger, like people that are younger than me, posting and being like, make Instagram casual again. And I really do love that movement and love that people are wanting just more authentic posts and not just this perfect curated like lifestyle of like, we're always traveling and this is a girl in front of a pretty, I don't know.
Totally.
building. Or
it's funny because half the time you look at, not half the time, but a lot of those like child photographers and stuff, like it's a manipulated photo. It's very artistic.
Yes.
It's very talented, but it's never really the true representation of the spot, right? So
exactly.
The authenticity needs to be.
And I feel like something with that, in which like that someone who is manipulating images and like showcasing this beautiful travel lifestyle could still succeed on Instagram by showcasing, this is how I manipulate an image, or like, look at these photos look like they're amazing, but this is the reality behind them. So I feel like there's still an opportunity for everyone, even if you are like, you do love the aesthetic look and all that, there's still opportunity to show up, be real, and be authentic with what you're putting out there.
Totally.
Okay, number 5 is, I think, this kind of goes right along with number 4, but I think the continuation of educational content. Most people, I think, have been shifting towards that and seeing the value in just establishing yourself as a expert at what you do, whatever it may be. Posting more content that is explaining to someone how to do something is going to result in your customers and potential customers wanting to trust you. So I think that will be continued in 2021.
Yeah. So number 6, and I found this kind of interesting. I was looking like through the stocks the other day. I don't know stocks,
but a stocks guy now.
I was like looking through the stocks, and Facebook is actually labeled now as like a marketing agency, which I found really interesting because it was a social media platform for how long, and like they are divided. So, and obviously Facebook owns Instagram now, so they're going to be pushing a lot of ads and a lot of selling features, which we've already seen. Like, what do you mean?
They've already been doing that.
Well, yeah. What does the average person use Facebook for? Facebook Marketplace.
True.
That's like, that is the only thing I do on Facebook. And I don't want Instagram to reach that, and I don't think they want it to either. But what they've added, and you may have noticed, is you can create shops now for your products, your brand. These shops right now are like free, but we've seen lots of other stuff, like similar shops that have been free, and they're going to start charging for these. So.
Well, I think if someone knows more information about this, let us know. But I'm pretty sure someone, this is something I saw on Instagram. I don't know if it's backed by like Facebook and Instagram, but they were saying that like in this coming year, they're going to start like changing their platform for shops and like charge per listing, which makes sense. Like it's not sustainable for them to do it for free, but
yeah, so there's this new thing where a lot of stuff is switching to these shops, pushing ads, pushing products. And if you are selling products or wanting to put ads out of yourself, like it's something to be aware of for the future.
Yeah, I think that it's always good to be aware of like what is free and available, but also taking into account like, is this worth it? And also knowing that like Instagram and Facebook they're not just like public free things. They need to make money somehow, and they like to make money off their ads. So
totally. Anyways, that is 6 things we think is going to kind of be seen in Instagram.
That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. We would love to hear what you guys think is coming for Instagram this year. Feel free to put your prediction below or tell us if you agree with what we were thinking. We would love to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, and you can keep following along on YouTube. Obviously, we're going to be hopefully making more videos about this kind of stuff. I'm sure about our life. You're going to see a range of stuff. And also check us on Instagram, Levi and Victoria Creative, because you can follow along on there with our content that we're posting and kind of get to know who we are.
Have a great week.